Hey everyone, it's Ivan with KidBadger.com, out here for our first look at some new stuff I just got in from Beyond Clothing, as well as Sons of Liberty Gunworks. We'll go ahead and start with Beyond. If you're unfamiliar, pretty cool company. They make a lot of different stuff, a lot of different clothing, to include cold weather gear. So I ended up actually reviewing their Cetra, basically their level 7 kind of insulation layer as far as that scaling goes with respect to the military extreme cold weather system, whatever it is. And one thing I actually appreciated about them is two different lines. So you have a line that is made overseas, kind of their civilian line, and if you want to pay the money, they also have a very compliant line for military and stuff like that. Dang. These will not be good for shooting, but they will be awesome in the backcountry, I think. These are their, don't even know, guide gloves. Look super cozy and warm and thick. And where I really see these coming into play, especially when it's really cold out, is in the backcountry, like camp chores, whether it's making fires, collecting wood, stuff along those lines, to include just even with my new, I guess, teepee and packable stove, dealing with all that metal and everything, not cutting my hands up. That'll be sweet. Sweet sticker. Beyond Bee-Balm. This is their conditioner for leather, such as those gloves right there. Then Celeris pullover. I might throw that on because it's a little chilly right now, even with this jacket. Yeah, don't even know what this is other than pullover. Oh, cool. It's like a base layer. So think material that is going to probably give you a tiny bit of insulation and also wick and be pretty form-fitting as far as hood. And yeah, cool. I'm gonna throw that on in a minute. Layer up, because it's like 25 degrees out, which is not very warm. Also in here, men's Testa soft shell pants. Awesome. One thing I think largely the industry's gotten way better about is soft shell material to include pants and making them useful. So these pants, okay. So zippered / hand pockets, zippered cargo pockets, and zippered back pockets. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of zippered pockets, but I do appreciate they're making stuff for outdoor adventure, in which case you probably don't want to lose things. More so than like if these were just like everyday pants where all your pockets are open. But going back to soft shell, thing I really appreciate is more and more in the industry, to include Beyond, is them making them with belt loops. It used to be soft shell pants were pretty much just a technical pant for like climbing and skiing and stuff like that. And consequently, they never had belt loops. So you couldn't run a gun or anything like that. But these do have belt loops. Probably not going to change into them right now. Celeris pullover. This one in like a kind of a greenish hue. Green, brown. I don't know. My eyes might be going. And last but not least, K3 Ultra. Man, you guys in your naming convention. Lochi, I don't know. But I believe there's an insulated layer. Oh, yeah. I think this is one of their, this is pretty cool. This is one of their insulated layers that is reversible. So we have black, and then we have woodland. I'm gonna throw some of this stuff on real quick. Before I do that though, quick wardrobe change in 26 degrees, 25 degrees. Sons of Liberty Gunworks. Changed the timetable, unchanged my clothes, and I changed my clothes. But back to this. Sons of Liberty Gunworks. I had the good fortune actually meeting with those guys in Vegas at SHOT Show. And they told me about their new M89 rail. And fast forward like a week or two later, ended up flying down to Texas, got to build and film this down there in their shop, and whirlwind trip, flew back, got back in like that afternoon, evening, threw some stuff in a box, drove down that next morning, and then shot that afternoon into the night with Steve Fisher. Day 1 and day 2 of low light pistol and carbine. Shot this during the carbine portion. So pretty excited. This right here is their 11.5 inch, and I also have a 16 inch upper. But since I did already shoot this in that class, this time I actually have the optic zeroed. But behind me, we got the Runenation cold start. So I'm gonna grab some mags and we'll do it live. So behind me at about 5 yards is the Runenation cold start. Kind of a metric on where you are, how you're doing. To be shot cold, it is actually really cold, more ways than one. So I have 8 rounds in this magazine, and then I have another magazine of 8 rounds, 1 in a low probability target, 3 in the big circle in the middle, 1 in the low, 3 in the big circle. Conduct a reload, same thing. And then if you missed any shots, make them up. I think par time is like, I want to say 18 seconds. So continuing my journey with the other strong side, we'll do this live and see what we get. Damn, my hands are cold. What have I done? Totally went as planned. 38.98. Nailed it. If we're being totally honest, not really what I was hoping for, but it's what I got. I apparently need to work a lot more on my other strong side, and namely, I think basically learning my offset for this setup right here. I want to say this is their 193 mount, Reptilicorp, and yeah, definitely shot a bunch of stuff low and just like altogether was missing some shots, so bad on me. And then, as it turns out, guns don't like it when you don't insert the magazine all the way, so they start to pull that top round and then just basically gets hung up. Again, bad on me, but spend some more time with it. As I put in more time with both this gun, 11.5 inch, as well as that 16 inch, of course, bring you guys a full review. Same with all this Beyond clothing. And yeah, looking forward to spending more time with all of it. And since I'm out here at the range already, probably gonna go ahead, stretch this little guy out and do some more shooting. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time. All right, 100 yards, and we'll move back from there. Inch and 100, or I'm sorry, 200. Going to 3. Hit on the 12 inch at 3. It's way nicer with a cam, which is coming for this gun. All right, other strong side, 100. Winner.